Hey, this is PoeticWhiz. I hope you all are doing well and are safe and sound. Keep in touch with your family and friends. So, Apple released iPhone SE 2020. To be honest, this was not at all surprising, even if it was under the hood changes for the better. One might expect, just like never judge a book by its cover. That's how iPhone SE 2020 is. Fusty, yet aged like a fine wine. Just to make things a lot easier for you all, iPhone SE is like a young chap trying to make its own mark as time goes by, and that's how Apple wants it as well. Not to deny, it's a bold move done by Apple. It's like going back to iPhone 6s days, reliving the magic Apple had created without losing anything even a bit. Yet iPhone SE in 2020 is a bit different than the iPhone 6s was. Nevertheless, iPhone SE is a 2020 champ that's fusty yet has a spotlight of its own. The reason I am happy as well a bit disappointed with the iPhone SE is personal. It's just that everything Apple is giving at this price point is insane. But the downside to me at least is the battery life more than the software. As if you're someone planning to buy the iPhone SE to use for a long period of time, let's say 3 to 5 years, then I would personally wouldn't go with the iPhone SE 2020. Even after me using the iPhone 6s for almost a year after its release. To know my thoughts on the iPhone 6s in 2020, check out the video above or in the description below. If you are planning to buy the iPhone SE 2020 just for social media, calling, texting, and a bit of gaming, then it's fine. If you are more into high tasks or want a better overall great iPhone, then you should definitely go with the iPhone 11 as it is, or buy it refurbished for less cost. If you are buying iPhone SE 2020 just due to its cost and you want to try Apple, then by all means go ahead. If you wanted to use it as a second smartphone, you will never go wrong by any of the two. As I just said, it's even a great phone for elderly people as well kids alike. I have a video coming up for those who are living in India and US where I might go a bit deep between the iPhone SE 2020 versus OnePlus 8. To know more about it, subscribe to the channel. As this time iPhone SE 2020 or should I say Apple is in a place where they might win or might lose. Depends on how well you all make your decision purchase for your next smartphone. If I was in your place trying to make a choice or buying my next smartphone, it would be kind of tough for choice for me as well. But for you all out there, I'm here to help you and make the right choice. So here's what you get with the iPhone SE 2020. A 4.7-inch display, full retina, single 12 megapixel wide camera on the back, 7 megapixel front camera with 1080p HD full recording at 30 fps, f1.8 wide aperture, optical image stabilization, digital zoom up to 5x, true tone flash with slow sync, portrait mode with advanced bokeh and depth control, 4K recording at 60 fps, extended dynamic range for video up to 30 fps, optical image stabilization for video, digital zoom up to 3x. You can as well do slow motion video at 1080p at 120 fps or 240 fps, time lapse video stabilization and stereo recording. Touch ID is mostly second gen as we get with the iPhone 6 and the ones after it. What is really new with the iPhone SE 2020 is A13 Bionic chip with third generation neural engine, just as the one we have in the iPhone 11 series. The battery life is almost close to iPhone 8. That really depends on what kind of a user you are. iPhone SE 2020 is water resistant to the depth of 1 meter up for 30 minutes. Nice to have it, but not for me. Comes in 64 GB and all the way to 256 GB max storage. Here's what I have to say about the iPhone SE 2020 overall. A great device in a small form factor that's usable for anyone. A great device in a long run. Yet sometimes the battery or the software might not work in sync. That really depends on how well you are using your phone. If you're not using it much, it should last you probably 2 days of battery life. Still, as time goes on, you might need to charge it. End of each day. Here I am just nitpicking Apple. It would have been nice if Apple could give us 12 megapixel front facing camera as well somewhat a better battery life and should have kept the 3.5 jack. As for the rest, Apple has done a great job with iPhone SE. Here are the pros and the cons of buying iPhone SE in a long run. Pro, it's overall a great device. It has the latest A13 Bionic chip. Con is the battery life. If you had to buy the iPhone SE, buy it as your second smartphone. Or if you really want to try out Apple ecosystem. Or if you like a smaller screen size, as I do. But if you want a better performance, then buy the iPhone 11, as you would be more than happy to use it in a long run, and it's a great device for most of the things you wish to do on a daily basis. End of the day, it's up to you buying it. If you're still not sure, wait for me to go a bit deep into the iPhone SE versus OnePlus 8 so you can decide which one you want. As for the iPhone SE 2020, it might cost you $400 to $500 or 45,000 to 58,000 depending on the storage you go for. I would personally would suggest go for 128 GB storage as that would be more than enough and it might cost you only 500 bucks or 47,800 if you are living in India. I really would like to know your thoughts on the iPhone SE and if you might buy one for yourself or for someone else so they can use it. Till then, this is your Poetic Whiz. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing tech videos. Live your dreams.
Your dreams.